crushed Oreos, creamy chocolate pudding, and fluffy whipped topping. This is one of the quickest desserts to make at home, and it never even touches an oven. Hey friends, you and I today are going to make a great easy dessert. It's the crushed Oreo no bake dessert. I mean, there's no oven, no stove, no baking. It's super easy. It's going to have a nice rich layer of crushed Oreos, nice dreamy, yummy chocolate pudding, and then a beautiful cream Cool Whip topping. Super easy. I'm going to walk you through the steps. Let's get into it. We begin by greasing a 9 by 13 pan and tossing it into the freezer to remain cold. Then we are going to crush up our Oreo cookies. We're going to put 50 Oreo cookies into a Ziploc baggie. And because I don't have a food processor, I'm going to do it this old fashioned way. And that is just to crush up the Oreos with my hammer from the garage. But if you do have a food processor, this would be a perfect moment to crush up those cookies in that food processor. Now we're going to take the crushed up cookies and we're going to put them in a mixing bowl. And this becomes the base of our Oreo no bake. This is going to be the crumb base. So I am taking the pan out of the freezer and rubbing a little bit more grease on the bottom of the pan because we don't want this cookie crust bottom to stick, right? We want it to kind of lift out real easily. Now I'm going to melt my butter and I'm going to put it on top of the crushed up Oreos, and I'm going to start mixing that butter into the crushed up Oreos. Now, a food processor is going to make these crushed up Oreos almost look like sand. You can see that by using my hammer, my crushed up Oreos still are kind of chunky, and that's okay. It's all gonna work and taste the same. So now I'm going to place my crushed up Oreos and butter mixture into the bottom of that 9 by 13 pan that I had in the freezer. It's all greased. We're going to spread it out as evenly as we can here. And there we go. We're going to push it up into the corners and make sure that it's covered all the way across the bottom there. And this is going to become, like I said, that very, very first base of the no bake dessert. Now, once I get this all leveled out, I am going to toss it back into the freezer while I make the next layer. So back into the freezer it goes because we want this to be chilled and cold at all times. So now we're going to get a mixing bowl and we're going to start the next layer with a block of cream cheese, a little bit of powdered sugar, and we're going to beat the heck out of it right here. So we're going to use our blender mixer and beat those two ingredients all together until it's well combined. Next, we're going to spread out this mixture on top of the Oreo cookie mixture. And this gets a little tough here because this gets a little sticky. So you want to make sure that you just kind of plop the mixture down onto the Oreos, and you're going to just kind of gently spread with a spoon or something flat, and you're going to try not to pull up any of the Oreo cookie crumbs. So this is probably a little bit. This layer is probably the hardest layer to put on. I mean, it's not a hard dessert; it's an easy dessert, but this gets a little tough here. So you're going to watch me here in a moment, just kind of start to push that layer kind of out with a spoon and kind of just spread it the best to the best of my ability here. And it's going to take some time, but I'm just going to work through that. You can kind of see here where it kind of starts to thin out a little bit and spread a little bit easier. Now the dish goes back into the freezer while we work on the next layer. So there she is. She's going to stay cold in there. Now the next layer is pudding and milk. And so we're going to put in 2 boxes of instant chocolate pudding. And then we're going to add in our milk. And there's my girl Lily. Hi, Lilybug. So we're going to add in the milk here now. And Lily always loves to help me in the kitchen. And then we're going to take our mixer and we're going to beat that together until that all comes nice and stiff, just like pudding should be. Yep, we're just going to beat it for a few minutes. You can kind of see that it's stiffening up there. I'm just working off the edges a little bit. Now we're going to take that mixture and we're going to place that on top of the cream cheese layer mixture. And we're going to spread that out as even as we can on that pan. I'm going to get it all out of the bowl here in one moment. This is a very delicious dessert. I am going to taste it at the end, but this one's a super easy one and very, very delicious. And so, hey, listen, if you love cooking with me as much as I love cooking with you, hit that like and subscribe button so that I can see a little bit more of you. And I appreciate that you are watching my video. So there we go. We're going to get that all leveled out there. And then the last layer is Cool Whip. So we're going to take the Cool Whip, the remaining Cool Whip, and place that all over the top of that pudding mixture, and we're gonna make sure that it is nice and level and looks really, really nice, especially if you're taking it somewhere, right, friends? If you're gonna take this dessert to a party, you want to make it looking good. And so there we go. So I'm getting all the edges kind of sealed off there. And then we're going to, now the top you can leave plain, but I like to crush up some of my extra cookies and throw some cookies on the top. So here we go. So we've got a few more that are crushed up in the bag, and I'm just going to kind of layer some crushed up cookies on the top. You can put a lot on, you can put less on, however you like it. Some people put a little bit of caramel drizzle on the top. You could do that. And I've got some whole cookies left too, so I'm going to place a couple whole cookies on the top there, just to decorate it up a little bit. I think I had 6 left. Now this has got to go back in the freezer for at least 2 to 3 hours before serving. And then once you serve it, it is stored in the refrigerator. All right, friends, here we have the Oreo No Bake dessert all complete. Looks so beautiful on the top. We garnished it with Oreos on top. Now we're going to cut it and dig into it and take a test together. So it has been in the freezer for a couple hours. You do want to let it set up for at least a couple hours before you go to serve it. I mean, you could serve it right after you put it together, but it might get a little sloppy. So let's see what we can. Oh yeah, it's really frozen here. I think I might just go down the row here and take this piece out in the middle. And of course, Lily wants some too, don't you, Lily, huh? Right here. Hi, sweet girl. All right, let's see what we can. Whoa, look at that. I mean, my goodness. Look at this. Oh, look at all those layers. I mean, that cookie crust bottom. Yum. All right, we're going to pop that right there. And then I am going to come back in and just get all the crumbs. Well, maybe not. I'll just leave them there. I'll eat those later. But look at that. I mean, it's so great. Love the cookie on top. Looking a little bougie there, right, for being in the kitchen. Let's take a great big bite here. Kids always love this dessert. Friends, I'm telling you what, this is delicious. Great summertime dessert because it's nice and cold. I mean, it is so, so good. Let me give you another close-up there. If only I could pass it through the dessert. And this is a great, easy dessert to make at home, right? All right, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.